Hello, today's video is going to be about unclaimed money and property. I was reading this article about how there's like $58 billion in benefits and property, that's going unclaimed through federal and state agencies. From the article, it's mostly state agencies, that have these benefits and money. A lot of it can be pension benefits, that have went unclaimed. People have forgotten that they've actually qualified for pension funds. Others is your typical bank accounts, that have been closed or have been forgotten about, or people who have actually moved and forgot to they had an account. Obviously, some of the accounts range from I was reading from like 12 cents, but then some of them are quite large. There's one they had talked about, the range was like 12 cents to like $750,000, and then they also had in there about a story about one guy. He recently claimed like $32 million in stock holdings, but then from the sale of 103,000 shares of stock, and it kind of like boggles your mind. It's like, how do you forget you have 100,000 shares of stock? I mean, I'm just wondering, something funny going on there or what? Because I mean, if I had money, if I had a lot of money in an account, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm not forgetting about it. I just don't want people to know I have it. It's probably more of the case, and I think that's what. And then they also talk about safe deposit boxes that are abandoned. And yeah, there's a lot of a lot of that, especially people who move away or and they forget they have one because they got one years ago to put some valuables in, whether it be jewelry or whatnot, and they just forget about it, and they either pay the fee every month or something like that, or not every month, but every year, or it's automatically taken out of their checking account, so they just keep forgetting about it, or they, like I said, they move away and the bank just say, this is abandoned, they have to turn it over. Or they move away and they close the account, but they forget to empty out their bank account or their safe deposit, And the bank still keeps, sending you a bill to try to collect payment on it until it's overdue, and then they, consider it abandoned. Now, a lot of this stuff, I was reading in there, it's like, yeah, a lot of it's like also, cash or unpaid paychecks or uncashed paychecks, that somebody left a job and they never went back to get their paycheck. Now, granted, those could be, small or whatnot. I like to say whatnot, but the difference is like, hey, if I left a job now and I had like $1,000 or whatever, paycheck, I'm not going to forget to go back and get it. But if it was, say, a paycheck for like $50, I'd be like, oh, screw that. I'm not even worth my time to go step back into the place, But then $50 over, 10,000 people, I mean, we're talking over the whole length of the United States. So I've put a link down below, and hopefully you can read the story and maybe think, oh, hey, maybe I got some unclaimed benefits, and look into it. Let me know what you think about the article and with a comment below, and hopefully share this with somebody you may be like, hey, I had left this job so some time ago, or I had benefits that I never collected. It might jar some people, because they say that even though they tried to contact people, most of the property continues to go unclaimed from year to year, and the number just keeps accumulating. So it's interesting, especially in this economy, that people are not claiming, everything, considering a lot of people resort to stealing and stuff. So let me know what you think about the article and that and this video, and I'll talk to you later.